There is no such thing as perfect. I'm going to explain why there is no such thing as perfect, how it's actually complete BS, that sentence. And I used to say this myself, there's no such thing as perfect. And this is something that I also hear a lot of other people say. And so in today's video, I really want to explain to you why it's actually a BS thing to say, because perfection is really just a way, or it's us judging something. And so when you go if something is perfect or isn't perfect, that is you just judging the situation. You're using judgment to say whether it's perfect or not. And if you are coming from the inner divine, the inner God source frequency, then you know everything is actually perfect, because the only reason it wouldn't be perfect is your judgment or your perception of it. And so this is where you can now actually say that you are perfect. Your situation is perfect and everything is perfect, because it's the way you're choosing to experience reality, life, or whatever. If you don't like it and that's you using your judgment, then you can change it. But know that it is perfect for you, because it's either perfectly telling you that you need to change what you're doing, so therefore it's perfect, or you're in your desired reality and everything is perfect. Because when we think like there's no such thing as perfect, we are like, we want to be on our own pedestal in our own life. We don't want anyone else to be on a pedestal, because this is our life, this is our creation, and we are the number one person in our world. Since we're creating this reality, we want to be knowing that how we show up and what we do is perfect to us. And if you don't believe it is, then what can you do to change it? If you believe you cannot change your situation or your circumstances or anything, then you might want to look at your beliefs and basically how you see the world, how you see yourself, and how you speak to the world and how you speak to yourself. Because we want to be speaking from the place of knowing that everything is perfection, everything is exactly how it needs to be, and you want to be claiming this energy. If it's not, then you want to be working on what you can do internally to go within and create the desired reality that you dream of. Now, I'm not going to be going into too much of how to do all that. If you're interested, then I can do a separate video. This is really just a short sort of video on you changing your belief and your concept of the word perfect and perfection. Because it's just, for something to not be perfect, it requires you judging it. And that judgment is, when we're thinking of dark and light, good and bad and stuff like that, you were then saying, oh, that's bad, it's not good. Where everything is perfectly the way it needs to be for your desired experience right now. And if it's not perfect, then you need to work out how you can change it, how you can see things differently, how you can change your mental attitude towards life and your situation or your scenario or what it is, how you can connect with your body, go within, and if things aren't perfect, then connect with your inner God within and ask yourself what needs to be changed. How can my life be perfection? Because perfection is exactly what it is right now. Otherwise it's judgment, you know, and we're judging ourselves, we're judging the world, we're judging everything. And so with that judgment, you can either use it to enhance and change your reality, or you can sit there and be hopeless and thinking it will never change, because nothing's ever perfect. Your life will never be perfect. Things will never be perfect, and so you'll just never find that inner perfection, because nothing's ever perfect. And so that's just a way that we're thinking and our wiring is. And so the more we think of that, then the more then that is just shown to us, and we see it every day, everywhere. So like, I'm always like, you know, I speak to myself of like, my life is perfect, everything is perfect, I have the perfect daughter, I'm the perfect mother, and I see that. And if there is a time where I'm like, oh crap, this happened, like in an ideal world that wouldn't be perfection, but that's me judging it. And then I've got to realize, well, what state am I creating from if this is happening? And that's just sort of knowing that I can change my state, my frequency, the way I see the world, the way I see myself, and the way I see everything, and then everything changes. So yeah, that's just a little short video about you are perfect. Don't buy into the bullshit out there that perfection, there's no such thing as perfect, because it really is not true. And well, you know, it is what you believe it is. So yeah, that's my video today. You're perfect. Go live your life and know that you're enough, and you are chosen, you're magnetic, and you're beautiful. Keep saying all the affirmations and assumptions, like live in it though, rather than just say it. Believe it. Feel it. Feel it in your body before you go to bed. Feel it. In those moments of meditation, please do some freaking meditation, okay? Like, anytime you are going chaotic with your mind, like scrolling on Facebook or all these apps so much that like you just, I've been there and I still go there. I'm like, I need to stop. I need to stop. And then I just stop. I clear my mind, I reset everything, I become present to like eating, present to driving, present to watching one video and listening to all the words it's saying, not fabricating a million stories in my head while watching something. Present with one thing, and notice what like information you're bringing in, or what frequency you're feeling at the time. Always checking in with yourself, checking in how you're doing. And yeah, plane of confirmation. You are just, not that I need the confirmation, because I am who I am, you know. Anyway, just check in with yourself, you know, love yourself, know that you are enough. Just be you, man. Like, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna leave the video here. Yeah, hope you enjoyed today. I'm gonna be doing more content like this, because speaking from my heart. All right, ciao.